Hello everybody, my friends. Welcome back to ZCash Tether US on CryptoJet. We're going to do a quick technical analysis of probably the best privacy coin on the market, because it gives you the opportunity to choose whether or not your transactions are going to be completely private or visible to other people on the system. Okay, so let's get straight into it. The first thing that I would like to talk about is RSI Divergence. It's a concept that we haven't still covered yet, and it has something to do heavily with the RSI indicator, which you can see down here at the bottom of the chart. Now, how do we use this indicator actually, is my question. Well, very simple. You take 2 points on the graph, let's say 2 important points that we see right here before this huge correction happens. So basically, you don't have to be really precise about it, but these 2 points on the graph are very important. As you can see, the graph is in an uptrend in these 2 points, right? On the other hand, if you look at the RSI divergence directly below these 2 points, you can see the following. You can see 1 point right here, right? And you can see the other point right about, let's say, here, anywhere. So let's say here at the highest point. It doesn't matter. So what can we see here? We can see something that is known as the concept of RSI divergence. RSI divergence means when the RSI indicator is showing an opposite movement than the price is at the moment, usually indicating that the price will actually fall down right after. That's exactly what happened with ZCash. As you can see, if you went on to the lower time frames later on, obviously to find a better entry, you would have spotted somewhat of a uptrend being broken out of with small, strong, bearish candles. So this would have been a very good entry. Sorry, I'm just extending my RSI. So right here, what would have been a good entry is taking your Fibonacci level from this part right here, plotting it like this, entering somewhere around here at the retest of the trend line, and you had a huge downside move to catch on this coin. But nevertheless, all I wanted to do was show you what this RSI indicator is capable of if used properly. Now, something that I do see as well, this is a very important zone of support right down here near the $100 mark, and we are seeing a touch of the price with the 200 period moving average mark line. So that's the red line, and as you can see before, at the few points, the price was actually touched by the moving average line, and it did result in further bullish movements, like right here, these few cases. So that could be a good indicator. On the other hand, we see the 50 period moving average above price at this moment, meaning that the price is probably undervalued at this point. So what can we expect for Zcash? We could expect definitely a retracement upwards, at least into this sort of level of the 50 period moving average. And then we're going to see where price goes after that, because this dip really was a huge one. Let's have in mind that Zcash was at about $45 to $50 some time ago. So let's say here it's $80 in November of 2020. So back in the day, it used to be $40-50, and the all-time high was almost sorry, it wasn't even the all-time high, I believe. So I believe that Zcash was actually, it doesn't say on this chart, but it used to be at like $800 once released. So that would be it for Zcash. I really have a strong insight in the long term of this coin because of its potential in the privacy coin industry and space. Keep an eye out for this RSI divergence concept. A very nice one, works on all time frames as well, especially when you pair it with moving averages and zones of support and resistance. Thank you guys for joining in for another video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.